It's Friday, and it's first period. That can mean only one thing. It's time for SPTV News.
Good morning, Skyline, and welcome to the first Friday in November. I'm Barrett Porter.
And I'm Rachel Letterman, and this is SPTV News. We have all sorts of great news and sports playoff updates for you today.
So sit back and enjoy as we bring you all the news that's worth hearing. Are you ready, Rachel? Okay, well then let's get started.
Hey, are you thinking about being an engineer someday? Or maybe you just want to find out what on earth an engineer is or does? Well, here's your chance. On Tuesday, November 15th from 6 to 8 p.m., the University of Washington at Bothell will be hosting an Engineering Mentor Night. This is the third year that UW Bothell has partnered with the Puget Sound Engineering Council to offer this event for students. This is the chance for you to network with professionals and explore educational opportunities in engineering. For more information, please stop by the Career Center.
Juniors, now is the time to start planning for college. Don't miss the College Workshop for Juniors on Tuesday, November 15th, starting at 7 p.m. in the Skyline Theater. This is your chance to learn all you need to know about the whole process. Don't miss it. For more information, please stop into the Career Center.
Speaking of juniors, Yearbook needs photos for the Junior Mugs page. Please send your photos to shs.junior.mugs@gmail.com. We're looking for photos of juniors that include hanging out with friends, football games, Halloween, homecoming spirit week, and dancing with the Spartans.
Attention seniors, the yearbook needs your help too. They are looking for childhood pictures of you with all your friends. They can be silly or serious. It doesn't matter. Email them to seniorchildhood@hotmail.com. Be sure and include the first and last names of all the people in the pictures. The pics need to be in by November 10th. Also, next week during lunch, look for the yearbook table in the Commons to get your senior signature in the yearbook. See Mr. Hendricks if you have any yearbook questions.
Okay, all you IB types, we told you it would happen, and it finally has. The deadline for IB exam payment and completion of registration forms is today. The IB coordinator will be coming to junior and senior English classes to register the students. Students should have the registration form and a receipt ready.
Are you looking to make an impact on the whole world, to provide service for your local and international community? If you answered yes to any of that, then Key Club was made just for you. Key Club meets every Wednesday after school in Theater Round 2530. They don't make keys, but they do make a key difference in the lives of others every day. It isn't too late to make your mark. Come join Key Club this Wednesday.
Well, Barrett, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting all week to hear how our sports teams have been doing during the playoffs.
I'm with you, Rachel. I love it when we get into playoffs because the intensity on the fields and courts gets even stronger. Ryan, fill us in on what we've been missing.
Barrett and Rachel, since you guys like to turn up the heat a bit when fall comes around, you are in the right place and going to the right school too. Keep in mind that most schools are done with their fall sports and have moved into their winter sports at this point in the year, but that is not the case here at Skyline. Check out this stat. We are still rolling with 100% of our fall sports teams going on to postseason play. 100%. Is that impressive or what? And now, here's even more impressive news. 6 of the 7 sports teams have already qualified for state, and volleyball is still in the hunt for that too. Man, I don't care who you are and what school you go to, that is impressive stuff. Speaking of impressive, let's start out with a huge week for our women on the soccer field. What a fantastic way to cap off the KingCo soccer playoffs. But with the championship itself last Wednesday evening, I was out there with my video sidekick Alex, and it was a great game. The women scored right off the bat and then played it cool the rest of the game. I think they did that so they could make Issaquah think they actually had a chance. Because as soon as they got into overtime, our women flipped the switch on and played like the champs they are. Way to go, ladies. And if that was not enough for our Lady Spartans, they started the week with the news that their coach, our very own coach, Don Brayman, was named KingCo 4A Girls Soccer Coach of the Year. We caught up with Coach Brayman again this week.
Yeah, the KingCo Championship was a great matchup between our Lady Spartans and those Eagles down the hill, and it was great to come out on top. I thought one of the things as a coach we always aim for is coming out strong and playing great right from the first whistle, and the ladies did a great job to hammer in that first opportunity to score a corner kick and got it in. Anna Dwart had a great goal off Maddie Chris Speed in the first minute. What a great way to end the championship game with a golden goal and a sudden death win for us, and to send Issaquah into the number 2 seed. And now we get a chance to play at home next Tuesday, November 8th at 7:30 it looks like. At that point, that'll be the first round of the state tournament. The state tournament is a 16-team tournament in a series of 4 rounds, and the first 2 are played next week. first game for us will be Tuesday, and then should we win, we play probably on Saturday, that following Saturday, and then the week after that is the Final Four, and that's the state championships. And it's a great tournament. This year it'll be in Puyallup Sparks Stadium, and we hope to be that far along. But first we've got to take care of that Tuesday match and then be successful in the state quarterfinals that following Saturday.
Congratulations to Coach Don Brayman, and congratulations to the entire women's soccer team. Next stop, state. The Spartan women are on a roll. The women's swim and dive team managed to walk with the King Co. 4A Championship trophy as well this week. Districts are at UW today and tomorrow, and state will be November 12th. We'll keep you posted on that as Skyline continues to move forward. Let's talk football. Our boys lit the fire last Friday again and played like the Spartans they are. Our crack football reporting team went back out onto the field to find the inside track on this Friday's game.
I found the two Thomases. Thomas Peyton Pleuer, how'd you feel you played on Saturday?
I felt I played pretty good. The team as a whole played tremendous. Obviously, a couple of silly mistakes. Peter Stromgren and Trevor Barney played very, 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 very well.
I'm Trevor Barney. Thomas, how did it look from the stands that the team played?
I was at the Husky game, but I heard they played great.
So, Peyton, what would you have done differently in order to make it a better win?
This is a tough question. But I would have to say Peter Stromgren, Reed Lennerman, all silly penalties. Next time we're going to have to adjust that. And no silly penalties.
What are you doing to prepare for next week against Monroe?
Just about the same as always. Studying a lot of film. Spending a lot of time with my comrades. Working hard in practice.
So you two are both named Thomas and are holding hands right now. How does that make you feel?
As one.
Warm.
Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks, guys. Again, the game tonight is against Monroe here at 7:30. Keep in mind the postseason rates are in effect for all postseason sporting events. The basics are this. No one gets in free. The cost for tonight's game is $4 for students with ASB card and $7 for adults or students without ASB cards. We also have been trying to catch up with Coach Highland to find out about the cross-country team for some time now. I finally decided that the reason we have been having so much trouble getting hold of him is because he just plain runs so fast. But our cameras did finally catch him, and here's what we found out.
We finished Keegan Sims first place in Kinko, and he's a Kinko champ. And our boys team was third place in Kinko, second place in districts, and they are moving on to state this weekend. And that is Jay Bowlby, Kevin Tidball, Grant Uselman. We got Jamin Rogers in there, Joey Nakow, and Brendan Long on our varsity. Joey DiMatteo, Tenny Hainsworth, our alternates. Girls team had a great season. They were third in Kinko, and they were sixth place in district, so they just missed qualifying for state. Samantha Kraling made it to state, and she's on her way to Pasco this week.
That's it for me. I hope to see all of you at the game tonight and at other sporting events we are still in. Now get out there and support our teams. Go Spartans!
Thanks, Ryan. Rachel, I think Ryan is right. So many of us forget that most schools don't have any postseason play at all. And here we are at Skyline. We come and see it as the norm and sometimes forget just how fantastic it is.
I agree. We get so used to having great coaches and they give us great teams. We forget that not everyone has that opportunity. No wonder I love being a Spartan so much. All right, enough of that. Barrett, what's your favorite movie?
Blue's Clues collection, obviously.
Oh, good.
What about you?
I'm going to have to go with Rugrats in Paris.
Let's see what you all thought about this week's question.
Probably The Dark Knight.
Harry Potter, Mulan, Shark Boy and Lava Girl,
The Breakfast Club,
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the old one.
Casper the Friendly Ghost,
Inception,
Star Wars,
Dumb and Dumber,
Blades of Glory,
Jurassic Park,
Harry Potter,
Paranormal Activity 3,
The Little Mermaid,
I Am Legend,
The Little Mermaid.
Definitely The Little Mermaid.
It's always interesting to hear what some of you are thinking and hearing your thoughts. Next week's question, we want to know what your biggest pet peeve is. What really gets to you?
All right, this could be a good one. I know that what really grinds my gears is parents in the parking lot. If I see another parent in the student lot, I might go insane.
And my biggest pet peeve is when you're showering in somebody else's shower and their shampoos and conditioners don't match. It just drives me nuts.
I can see where you're coming from on that one. Hey Barrett, Did you do what we talked about last week and tell someone every day that you loved them? Because I sure tried to.
Well, I hope some of you guys heard me tell you just how much I love you. Well, that's it for us. We also look forward to seeing all of you out there at our games. Take care and have a great Spartan weekend.
See you next week. Bye!